Learn English to Gujarati. Coherence, consistency, stringency, plausibility, traceability and
પુરાવો.
welcome, brave word detective. You are about to learn some very intelligent words without sounding like a bored dictionary in a necktie. Let us make your English and Gujarati sharper, funnier, and slightly more dramatic. Today you will meet 6 big ideas: coherence, consistency, stringency, plausibility, traceability, and evidence. In Gujarati, these become
સુસંગતતા,
also sometimes,
સંગતિ,
then,
કડકાઈ, સંભાવ્યતા, શોધી શકાય તેવીપણું,
and.
પુરાવો.
Yes, these are serious words. No, you do not have to wear glasses to learn them. Your mission today. Your goal is simple. Hear the words, laugh a little, and remember them better than your phone remembers your embarrassing search history. Coherence means ideas fit together smoothly.
સુસંગતતા,
Consistency can also be,
સુસંગતતા,
and sometimes,
સંગતિ,
depending on context. Stringency means strictness.
કડકાઈ,
Plausibility means something seems believable.
સંભાવ્યતા,
Traceability means you can track something back to its source.
શોધી શકાય તેવીપણું,
Evidence means proof.
પુરાવો.
A very suspicious classroom. Now imagine a classroom where every abstract noun has a personality. Yes, it is a strange school, but the vocabulary is excellent. Professor Logic walked into class and said, "Today, no chaos." The students groaned because chaos was their favorite hobby. First came coherence, wearing a perfectly ironed shirt and introducing itself as
સુસંગતતા,
it lined up all the messy notes and made every sentence connect. Then consistency entered, carrying a calendar and a water bottle, saying, "I also answer to."
સુસંગતતા,
And sometimes,
સંગતિ,
"I do not do miracles. I just show up every day." The class clapped politely because consistency had also brought snacks. Then stringency stormed in as
કડકાઈ,
took one look at the room and banned chewing gum, whispering, "Fun is allowed, but only in an organized manner." Plausibility arrived next as
સંભાવ્યતા,
saying, "I am not proof, but I do make a story sound believable." Traceability, also known as
શોધી શકાય તેવીપણું,
entered with barcodes on everything, including the chalk. Finally, evidence rolled in dramatically and declared, "Enough talking. Here is the."
પુરાવો.
At that point, even the sleepy student in the back sat up straight. Word spotlight. Let us slow down and make each word memorable. You repeat mentally or out loud if nobody nearby is easily alarmed. The essay has strong coherence. In Gujarati,
નિબંધમાં મજબૂત સુસંગતતા છે.
good writing needs consistency. One Gujarati option is,
આ લખાણમાં સંગતિ છે.
the exam was conducted with stringency. Think.
કડકાઈ,
Means strict control. Her argument has plausibility, but we still need proof. Plausibility is,
સંભાવ્યતા,
good records improve traceability. That is,
શોધી શકાય તેવીપણું,
the photo is strong evidence. Evidence is,
પુરાવો.
tiny dialogue, big brain. Here comes a mini scene. Listen like you are eavesdropping for educational reasons. A. This report feels easy to follow. B. Yes, it has.
સુસંગતતા,
A. Why are your results improving every week? B. Because of.
સુસંગતતા,
In my practice. A. Why is the teacher staring at us like a hawk? B. Because today there is full.
કડકાઈ,
During the exam. A. Is his excuse true? B. Not proven, but it has some.
સંભાવ્યતા,
A. Can we track where this product came from? B. Yes, thanks to.
શોધી શકાય તેવીપણું,
A. Do you have proof? B. Yes, I have.
પુરાવો.
Memory tricks that behave badly. Now let us make the words sticky in your memory. Not literally sticky. That would be terrible for the book. Imagine puzzle pieces snapping together under a bright sign reading.
સુસંગતતા,
That is coherence. Imagine a robot making identical cups of tea every morning and proudly saying,
સંગતિ,
that is consistency. Imagine a strict librarian guarding a door with the word
કડકાઈ,
on a badge. That is stringency. Imagine a detective stroking a fake mustache and saying, this theory has.
સંભાવ્યતા,
Quote. Imagine every mango in a market carrying a barcode for.
શોધી શકાય તેવી પણું,
Yes, even the dramatic mango. Imagine a lawyer slamming a glowing folder on a table and shouting.
પુરાવો,
That is evidence. Quick drill. Your turn. I ask, you answer in your head. If you answer out loud with confidence, you automatically become 7% more impressive. What is the Gujarati word for coherence?
સુસંગતતા,
What is another Gujarati word you saw for consistency?
સંગતિ,
What means stringency or strictness?
કડકાઈ,
What means plausibility?
સંભાવ્યતા,
What means traceability?
શોધી શકાય તેવી પણું,
What means evidence?
પુરાવો,
Challenge round. Let us raise the level a little. Do not worry, I am cheering for you and definitely not judging your pronunciation from here. Translate this idea mentally. The report lacks coherence. A useful Gujarati version is.
અહેવાલમાં સુસંગતતાનો અભાવ છે.
Translate this idea. Consistency is the key to success. In Gujarati.
સુસંગતતા સફળતાની ચાવી છે.
Translate this idea. The argument has consistency. In Gujarati.
તર્કમાં સંગતિ છે.
Translate this idea. The new law was enforced with stringency. In Gujarati.
નવો કાયદો કડકાઈ સાથે અમલમાં મુકાયો.
Translate this idea. The argument has plausibility. In Gujarati.
આ દલીલમાં સંભાવ્યતા છે.
Translate this idea. Traceability is important. In Gujarati.
શોધી શકાય તેવી પણું મહત્વપૂર્ણ છે.
Translate this idea. We need evidence. In Gujarati.
અમને પુરાવો જોઈએ.
Why these words matter. These are not just exam words. They are real-world power tools with better posture. You use coherence.
સુસંગતતા,
When writing essays, speeches, or even long messages that should make sense from beginning to end. You use consistency.
સુસંગતતા,
Or.
સંગતિ,
When talking about habits, quality, data, or style. You need stringency.
કડકાઈ,
For rules, exams, safety, and discipline. Plausibility.
સંભાવ્યતા,
Appears in debates, stories, science, and excuses that are suspiciously creative. Traceability.
શોધી શકાય તેવી પણું,
Matters in supply chains, quality control, food safety, and logistics. And evidence.
પુરાવો,
Matters everywhere. Truth has to do more than just look confident. Friendly conclusion. You did great. Seriously, these are not tiny beginner words, and you handled them like a champion with a very organized notebook. Today you learned coherence as.
સુસંગતતા,
Consistency as.
સુસંગતતા,
And.
સંગતિ,
Stringency as.
કડકાઈ,
Plausibility as.
સંભાવ્યતા,
Traceability as.
શોધી શકાય તેવી પણું,
And evidence as.
પુરાવો.
Thank you for listening. Keep practicing, repeat the words again tomorrow, and let your vocabulary grow with confidence, humor, and a little healthy.
સુસંગતતા,